Welcome to Face the Beat. Just to let you guys know for an update, this is going to be my probably my first video for doing this specific thing. I'll have different videos named for different titles. This one here, I'm going to probably call it, I don't know, my book, or book chronicles or something like that, I don't know. I'll decide something later on. But for those who are following me on my Snapchat, probably they know this. They know this video too. So for those who are following that one, I can actually post a longer video on YouTube than I can on Snapchat. Snapchat only posts up to like 15 seconds, which kind of sucks. So I'm posting up this one instead because otherwise this video would already be finished. I don't like it very much. But for those who are following my book and whatnot, and those who know I'm putting out a book, I've only got different things. But for those who don't know I have a book, I actually do have a book coming. I'm expecting it to be out sometime next year, probably the first half of next year. But I'm not going to give release date. There's no release date yet right now. It's my first book. It's called The Book of Deliverance, and can't wait to get it out there. And it's a lot of work. It's one of 7 books altogether that I'll be getting out there. The first 4 is the most important ones, and this ones that I feel personally that God has called me to do. So I feel this is the most important ones. It's literally God commissioned me to do this, so that's why I'm doing it. And then the last 3 books is something that God hasn't told me to do, but I have had spiritual ideas for it. So it's what I'm choosing to do for myself, but it's not exactly for me, but it's for everybody. But the first 4 books is for everybody. But anyways, on my I give Covenant Books my manuscript, and it was a paper and ink form. They had to put on all digitally. It took them a total of 6 weeks to do so. Which is a really long time, but I'd rather it get done right than not done at all. But they sent me my author's portal. They sent me a link from my email to actually go look it up. So I downloaded it to my phone and started working on it. And actually, lo and behold, I was going to go to the library and print out a physical form of it, but I actually don't have to, saving me $8 because it costs 10 cents per page to actually print at the library because I don't have internet here. I do have a printer, so I have internet, so I'd have to go to Altus Public Library to actually save it to my flash drive to bring it over here to print it out for it to be cheaper money-wise, but still be expensive ink-wise for me. But they sent me the version of the book on the transcription. I'll show you guys what it looks like. Now, mind you guys, this is a rough draft, or not exactly a rough draft. This is the first part of the book of doing so, of making sure I get the errors and stuff like that corrected. You'll notice on there I got numbers on there. That's for the numbers that I have to address on it. It's for reviewing. It's basically for me to review the content only, and if anything's missing on it, then to note it down and on a separate sheet of paper and list the number on it down in a separate document, so that way I can send it back to them to let them know. I could have approved this if I wanted to, but I want to make sure it's got exactly everything in there the way it's supposed to be in there, and make sure it's the way God wants me to actually lay it down on there. So I'll make sure I got that part there. So I've got a lot of corrections, including this contents thing, which is really the biggest trivial thing that was messed up a little bit on, but not too much. And the rest of it I have on this. So basically some of that stuff. So not a big deal. It took me a while to actually get that down. It's a lot of work actually reading your own material over and over just to be able to make sure everything is there the way it's supposed to be. So I'm glad of getting the experience of this now. It's actually a fun experience to do so. I listen to my own music when I do this, when I type and when I write the books. I jot down a whole bunch of notes and stuff like that, so I have like piles of notes everywhere on my desk, and so I can make sure I have everything's like, for me it's like an organized chaos. It's kind of chaotic on my desk, but I have it organized in the steps and orders that I want to. If you guys want to want me to show you how I do this stuff, I know a lot of authors have their own videos of how they do it. If you guys want to see how I do it, just let me know in the comments below, and I'll show you guys in a different video. It might be a short video too. I don't expect it to be very long, honestly, probably like maybe 5, maybe 10 minutes at most. But basically, I have everything categorized for every book that I'm writing, and also every section of every book that I have. So that way, I know where everything's going to be at, how I'm going to put everything. It's just time consuming on fixing everything, making sure everything's going into the direct slots that it's supposed to. That's the only thing for me that's really time consuming, besides of brainstorming of what I'm supposed to put down and when I'm supposed to down and whatnot. But everybody's got their own thing, so that's the way I kind of do it. So it helps me out for the way my mind functions. So, but if you guys want to see catch a video of me doing a little bit of book work, then let me know, and I'll shoot a little short video on that part there. Unfortunately, this my channel doesn't have I'm not exactly well versed in it, so I can't exactly do editing too much on it. Actually, I really can't edit much at all, except for put music on it, and I don't really care to put music on it. So I'm still trying to find a way to actually I can edit this, so it can be like some other YouTube videos where you have different angles of the video on there. For right now, this is all I can do until I can learn further. But other than that, I just want to give you guys that little update. So I want to call this Book of Deliverance update or something like that. It sounds really cool to me. But thank you guys for watching. If you guys like this video, then hit the thumbs up. If you guys dislike this video, then thumbs down. And if you guys want future videos on this, then hit that bell, and you'll get future videos. And I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching.